A young and upcoming media executive passionate about creating new narratives that work to redefine and reaffirm African identity. She is the founder and editor of Vanguard Magazine, a platform which aims to speak to the life of code switchers, young black women who have come of age in post-apartheid South Africa. In 2013, Chigumadzi became a member of the World Economic Forum's Global Shapers community, a network of young people who strive to make an impact in their communities. She joins us this morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much.
Wow, we seem to have done so much already. Talk to us about Vanguard Magazine and what inspired it.
Vanguard Magazine came as a result of my being in the media industry and always wanting to have a space, always wanting to have had a space for young black women like myself to interrogate some of the issues that we're dealing with and some of the different conflicts that we might have. So this was meant to be a space where they were first and foremost the default, and it was not so much a place where we could have the answers, but more just a place where, you know, sometimes it's just as good enough to have someone say, me too, I'm also dealing with that. So that's exactly what we did. So it's a space where these young black women can come and talk about whatever it is, because you find that there's so many different dualities with their lives right now. So, for example, you might look at something like, you know, you say you're a feminist, but you like to twerk, or that's one example. Or, for example, I would say, you know, we look at things like, you know, at home, you have to respect your elders. You don't call someone by their first name, but at work, in the workplace, you know, you now have to call someone John or Sue, which is something very different from how you were socialized. So it's meant to be a space where these women can deal with and speak about a lot of the issues affecting them.
Talk to us about Electronica Africa, which will be held in September. Talk to us about that.
So that's the Ars Electronica Festival. That's in Austria. I'm going to be a keynote speaker there. So essentially, this is one of the premier digital arts and media festivals in the world. I think it's been running since 1979. You've had a number of really great speakers who've been there before. So you've had Richard Dawkins, you've had Zaha Hadid, who's an Iranian British architect. You've had the former Malian Minister for Culture, Arts and Culture. So this is really just a space where I've been chosen to come and speak because of the drive sort of to change narratives. I mean, that's the name of, well, that's the theme of this year's festival, which is change. So this is meant to look at not necessarily forecasting the future, but rather look at those who are making the future in the present right now.
What does it mean for you personally to be part of this festival?
What does it mean for me? I think the thing for me is it's really just a platform to share, to engage, to learn from a lot of other people, to see how others have done it across the world. So that's really exciting for me.
I believe you have a novel coming up.
Well, that's my novel. So essentially what I'm doing, I'm writing a novel called Sweet Medicine. Finished my first draft. I'm busy shopping it around to publishers. As you know, that I think I'm earning my writer's street cred. So you're going to get, you know, you're going to send different manuscripts. Exactly. So that's still the process right now. Still looking for a publisher, but essentially I've got the first draft.
And it's complete though. You're just shopping around for publishers. Essentially, are you looking at the big publishers, your Penguins, your to publish a book?
Look, I mean, it depends on which publisher makes sense for what it is that I'm trying to do. You know, people always say, you know, do self-publishing, but it's quite a difficult thing because, of course, there's the marketing aspect. So it really depends on who makes sense for the book. At this stage, I think I'm not too picky right now. I just want to get it out there.
You can't afford to.
Exactly.
Panashe, thank you so much for talking to us. She is, of course, the founder and editor of Vanguard Magazine, talking to us about that magazine. She's also going to be one of the keynote speakers at the Ars Electronica Festival to be held in Vienna in September.